Well, hello Doomers and welcome to the 9th map of 1x1. And this is a post-commentary reality tool-assisted run. Because this map is too cooked to beat single segment. Now first off, we got this fight, which is probably the most one of the harder fights in the map, because the floor falls here and you cannot see like at all here. Like, it's really hard to see the floor, and you can do this fight right away, but if I was doing single segment I would wait because it's just too tough to do, and the next two rooms are very tough, so I wouldn't do this room right away. But since it's tool assisted, this is the best time to do it. And yeah, I decided to try to do reality just to make it more interesting. And it went pretty well. There's some rooms I thought would be tough, but they turned out not too bad. And here you got a cyber demon, and you don't have that much space to work with. Or it's a mini cyber. The green cybers in this one, just like junk food, are 1000 HP, which I never said until now. But yeah, and there's zombie gunner. So these next two areas are very tough, and they're the beginning parts, or more the second fight. But there's just a lot of tough fights in this map. So that's the red skull key secret, and here you got. If you don't go to that secret first, this fight's pretty tough. You're only given a berserk and chain gun, shotgun for this. And you pretty much just gotta dodge the archvile. Now this is the actual starting room. And here, I'm just waiting for this. Now this next area is probably my least favorite part of the map, because you really have to rely on the cyber demon shooting here to hit the archviles, because there's just too many archviles, and it's best to just leave that area. But this is a really cool place. This is a really enjoyable fight. So you're pretty much just given rockets here, a few shotgun shells, and there's two waves. First wave is Hell Knights, and what I like to do is shoot that left side first, shoot the right, and then run to the left side. And this way the monsters won't follow you, and you can give yourself a nice clear area. And it works out pretty well. And now for the second wave, which is Revenants and Spectres. I pretty much do the same thing until it doesn't work. I hide in this corner. There are some rockets around you can grab. But this one, it's less orchestrated, so you just kind of have to work with how the enemies are around you. Alright, and now, by the way, once you have the red key card, you can press use on the torches, which is pretty cool. I never really seen that before. And this fight isn't too bad, especially if you have the rocket launcher. That corner is really good for protection. And I'm saving that cell pack for when you get the BFG, because every part I've been in so far will be sworn with archviles. And there's a switch right here, which is for a secret. Very hidden. And this staircase with these chain gunners is pretty annoying. Mainly once an archvile spawns there, because they tend to block you like every time. But this is a cool little mini fight right here. You get the two green cybers, and then a bunch of cacos spawn in. And now what that secret switch did is now I can walk over here and do this fight. Now this is actually like probably like one of the coolest areas. Unfortunately in the TAS it's a bit different because I was going for reality, so I'm just trying not to get hit. But basically you're supposed to hug the middle section opposite of where the archvile is, and that way you won't take damage, or a lot of damage. It'll be like 10. Because of how archvile blast work, it's a bit weird, but this is a really cool fight. If you're doing a single segment, but now this part is pretty intense. There's a cyber demon that spawns right here. I did get this far in a single segment before, and I didn't have a problem killing him, but it's just like, it feels really scary. And from here, we can get the BFG, which is the 3 key cards. And here we're gonna have archvile spawning throughout the map, like I said. And we're just gonna wanna do our best to kill him. Alright, and also there's a cyber demon that spawns here, which is actually where like my furthest single segment run died at. I don't know why there has to be a cyber demon spawning there, but yeah, it's really good at blocking you. But anyways, here's the rest of the archviles. And just some enemies spawning. And from here, this area is the hardest area to reality. This area is just hard in general. You finally get a backpack, which is great. But first you gotta deal with this wave of archviles, which isn't too bad. It might look very tough, but it isn't too bad. And here's where it really gets tough. All these revenants. And you have very little space to work with, and you have to get ammo at one point here. This is an area I would have really no idea what to do. I want to know what to do here. Besides just try to live. Okay, and now we can exit the map, but there's a secrets we have left. So what we want to do is go to the left side, or actually wait, we want to go back here because we need the yellow skull key. I might have been able to grab this after I released the archviles. I'm not exactly sure when, but usually there's a pillar which blocks you. So you can walk in, grab the yellow skull key, and now we have all the keys. And yeah, so right when you get the end, you can choose to restart or go over here. Now this is the other secret area, and you need the red and blue key to get here. And the music changes to some very dark and decrepit music, because this fight is very tough. I really like this fight though, because the map overall is pretty like tight, like you don't have too much room. But then this fight, you know, you get a lot of room to move around, which is a nice change. So I think that's really cool. The hardest part is probably when all the cybers come in, but I feel like it's pretty easy to actually run out of ammo here or just not get in a good spot. Like there, that was pretty tough. Or a lot of things could have went wrong there. And you'll just end up in parts where you're just surrounded by enemies. Oh, and also, I used the yellow skull key to open the SS officer door, which is a secret, but I didn't tag it yet. So yeah, there's more than 3 secrets on this map, which I've never seen in a map before. I'm not sure how that works with UV Max, but yeah, there's 5 out of 3 you can get, but I believe there is a 6 out of 3 secret, a 6th secret, but it seems to be broken, or it's a place where only a voodoo doll can enter, but like the voodoo doll doesn't trigger it, so I'm pretty sure the 6th secret is broken in this map. But it's not like it's just the trigger for it. But either way, I mean, you're already 5 out of 3. So around this time is when fight gets tough. You're gonna have a bunch of Cyberdemons spawning in. As if there wasn't enough already. But what's good is that the Cyber Juniors fight with the regular Cyberdemons, which I completely forgot's a thing. So at this point everything spawned in. Just gotta kill them. Oh yeah, and that yellow skull key secret only has a chainsaw behind it, so it's practically useless. You know, it's not really feels like an abandoned secret. Here I believe I was just out of ammo, but at this point there's 4 switches on the outskirts of this area, and you gotta press all 4 of them to exit the map and enter the secret map next, map 31, which I didn't mention until now, but yeah, this map has the secret exit. Oh, whoops. And there's the secret. And you got 2 secrets right there. And it said thanks for playing 1 by 1. And there it is. That's the secret exit. Longing to be the mountain. done in 14 minutes and 49 seconds, and map by Brendondel, who's also the WOD creator. Very cool map. There are some cooked fights in this, and there's also some really like amazing fights in this map. I'd say it's a really good map. It would be cool to see someone try to UV max this. However, it will not be me. So yeah, demo will be in the description, and thank you guys for watching.